I kinda adore you, but don't get too proud. You're like my favorite snack, I won't say it out loud. I won't say you're perfect, we all know you're not. But hey, you're the best kind of way that I got.
Hello and welcome back to the Imperfect Equestrian. This week we're going to be doing a barn vlog where we're going to be looking at lots of different things that have been going on this week at the barn. I'm going to be starting with taking JJ a little ride around the yard. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I've been feeling a little bit unsure and unconfident lately, so I decided to secure a small area for me in the yard. I've closed the gates and you can see I've closed the barn door, so she has to stay outside in the yard area, and I'm just riding around there to get a little bit more confidence and feel safe. If I feel safe in my environment, I can feel a little bit safer in the riding. It's quite stony on the floor, so she is having to navigate around lots of bits of slate and things like that, some bricks, and as you can see I haven't at this point cleaned up yards where they've been locked in the yard for a few days because they were being quite fat, so we just had hay and access to little bits of grass in the yard, so there's lots of poop for me to clean up, and until this time I hadn't had a chance to do it, so apologies for the amount of poop on the floor. She's being a good girl and going around and working away the best she can, and I did feel much better after this session. So my first task is clean up all the poop in the yard. It's amazing how much poop 2 horses can make in just a few days. JJ had been being plagued by flies when she came in, so I got some of the coconut oil that I use as a fly repellent and just put some little bits on all over her. I didn't get any video before, but you can see after there's barely any flies on her at all. It does work quite well most of the time. As it was quite a hot day, she was coming in rather a lot to take advantage of the salt that we have available. She always seems to really enjoy it. I think she really likes the flavour as well as how good it is for her. Good girl, JJ. Shortly after, Comanche appeared, also being plagued by flies. So I grabbed the coconut oil and now apply it to Comanche as well. I only use ever such small sections in my fingers, and I rub my fingers together before popping it on just to get it to melt slightly. Get the main areas like round his eyes and face, and then just a tiny bit everywhere else. I haven't found any problems with using it in regards to the sun. Some people do worry about it with the sun, but it doesn't seem to have been causing any issues at all whilst I've been using it. After I've done my little bit to help the flies, they groom each other to get a good grooming job done, get any flies that I might have missed, and to bond with each other. They're so sweet. I love watching them do this. You can see now that I've managed to clear completely outside the yard. Comanche's turn for a little bit of salt. He does enjoy it too, although I do have to say that JJ does seem to enjoy it more than him. He only takes it when he really does need it. I better get started on the inside. They do stand in the barn as well, and they always seem to poop up this end near to the water for some reason. It's not all poop, some of it's just hay that they've thrown on the floor. They don't seem to care that I'm in there at all. They're just swatting away any flies that are left over. Comanche's even stopping for some lunch, a bit of hay. It's good for them to have hay as well as the grass. It's a bit of better fibre to go through the body. As you can see, I have finally managed to completely clear all the poop from when they were locked in. So finally the barn roof is being completed. That's my husband up there. Give us a wave, Pete. Just putting the finishing touches on. You can see we've had some new beams, which is our friend has helped Pete put up, and then we've got some new sheets on top, and then some of them have been reused that were still okay, that came off in one piece. So yeah, the barn is now back together. After seeing how Pete was doing, I popped back in the barn. Comanche is still going at the salt, and apparently JJ is having a little bit of sleepy time. She looks so comfortable. And the next job on my never-ending list of tasks is ragwort pulling. So I begin by using my rag fork, but where the ground is softer in some places, I am able to pull it by hand instead. We also let the ponies into the back part of the garden for a little bit to do a little bit of lawn mowing for us, especially hoping they get some of that longer grass because it'll be really good for them and also clear an area for us. Certainly enjoyed it. And now to empty and retrieve the muck trailer. JJ and I are trying to advance ourselves a little bit more on the ground, so lately we've been experimenting with our 45-foot line in the larger paddock area, and as you can see sometimes she finds it a little bit easier to canter, so she has a lovely canter around it, although I am still walking the circle with her at the minute to help encourage her and also to give her just that bit extra space. When we first started doing this she did pull away a little bit and take it out of my hands, but now she's quite good, she understands what we're doing. I'm proud of her and I'm sure it'll be no time at all until we've got this mastered and we can do our lovely walk and trot and canter circles in this larger area with the larger line. Really good girl. After the groundwork it was an ideal time to get back on for another short ride. This time I've decided to do what I would call a passenger lesson, and basically I'm not directing her where to go at all, only asking her to go forward. There's only a couple of short clips from our session here, but basically initially she just wanted to pretty much stand and stay and do small circles up by the gateway here and in this part of the yard area, and then it took quite a while for her to adjust and later on to go into a bigger space, as you'll see shortly. So here I'm just asking her to walk on and she's taking small steps at a time. See, she went a couple of steps and stopped again. So the idea is just repeating, going through the process of asking her. So the way I'm asking her is I'm moving with her when she moves, and I'm also trying to mirror her. So if she looks left, I look left. If she looks down, I look down, etc. And I move my body as she moves, and when she stops, I stop and rest in my body as well. But then what I would do is I would just lift my body and then squeeze my legs slightly and go all the way down to my feet, squeezing her, and if she hasn't moved by then I give a click and then I give a tiny tap with the stick on the shoulder just to touch the hair, really, just so she knows it's another phase. If that doesn't work then I can go to the rein, and I also use the rein if there is a compromising situation. So say she was going to walk into something dangerous, I can then interrupt with the rein to direct her away from that. As she walks to any objects where she's getting my knees a little bit close to things, as she does sometimes, say like the quad bike or the trailer, then I simply use my hand to push away from them to protect myself. But I'm not steering her, I'm just pushing her whole body by pushing the object. By doing this way it's interesting because you can see where their confidence levels lie, as well as being able to give them instruction to understand to move forward. So now she's got a bit more confidence, she's starting to explore a larger area. When they're not confident, they just stay pretty much in the area that they feel safe. Now on this particular occasion, this is about the furthest she went out and round, and if I continued this session, which I didn't want to go for too long, she may well have explored round by that main entry gate behind her. It's a good, interesting session and a very basic one, but as I'm trying to get my confidence back together again, it's really helpful. It's helpful for both our confidences actually. And you can see that I opted for the rope halter for this session. So at the end of the session here, I'm just practicing my lateral flexion, which really I should have probably practiced more at the start. That's okay, we're just doing some little exercises, some basic exercises, and I'm turning that lateral flexion into a hind quarter yield just in this direction. She's done really well. So thank you for watching the barn vlog and seeing what we've been getting up to over the past few days, and we hope to see you again next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!